She lied to the other girls, saying she had a boyfriend, but they started getting suspicious, and honestly, they had every reason to, because it was a lie. Desperate, she needed someone to pretend to be her boyfriend. That's when she spotted an insanely good-looking guy on the street and had what she thought was a genius idea: snap a picture of him and show it to the girls. But he noticed she was way too close. She practically vanished on the spot, scared out of her mind. For a second, she even thought she could get arrested for taking someone's photo without permission. Still, she tried to convince herself it was for the greater good. The next day, she showed the picture to the girls, claiming he was her boyfriend. They were stunned. He was ridiculously handsome, and she, committed to the lie, went as far as saying he was every girl's dream guy. One of the girls mentioned she'd seen him somewhere before. Panic set in. Was he a model? An actor? But the girl shrugged it off, saying it was probably nothing. What she didn't know was that he had just enrolled in the same school, different class, and worse, he was the famous school prince, the hot blonde guy everyone talked about. Suddenly, he appeared behind her and said, "That was you yesterday, right?" She clamped a hand over his mouth and dragged him away. She couldn't let anyone find out. He asked if she needed something. Nervous, she nearly fainted. He told her that if she needed to vent, he'd listen. She realized he was kind, almost like a Prince Charming, so she told him everything. He agreed to pretend to be her boyfriend. She was over the moon, but he had conditions. He told her to spin around 3 times and bark. Said she'd be his little puppy. She hesitated. He threatened to expose her lie. Without thinking, she spun around and barked. He smiled, satisfied. Said that at school, he'd act as her boyfriend. That's when she started to realize she might have just signed up for something way worse. Back in class, he called out to her. The girl stared, whispering about how lucky she was to have such a sweet and insanely attractive boyfriend.